Yo, Rebecca bad shit, yo. People ain't giving her the right respect. This is what it is. But anyways, guys, as you know, the fight between Luffy and Chinjiao came to an end. What happened this episode, Cavendish, he still got that animosity. You know what I'm saying? So he's going straight after goddamn Luffy, and then they're sitting there battling and shit. And meanwhile, we're actually getting an insight on Bartholomew and shit. And he was actually there in Logtown 2 years ago when Luffy was about to get fucking decapitated by Buggy and shit, and that big ass scaffold where he yelled out, "I'm gonna be the Pirate King," and all this shit, the king of the pirates. It left Bartholomew, motherfucker, yo, left him struck in awe. He was captivated because he saw the events that happened, the lightning come down, save him like a miracle. From that on, he was pretty much infatuated with Luffy. You know what I'm saying? Always keeping up to date with the Straw Hat crew and stuff. He admires the crew, all the events that happened from Alabasta to just Impel Down, Marineford, everything. So he's looking out for Luffy. He's Luffy's #1 fan, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't even bring himself to get close to him, you know? And then all of a sudden, while Luffy and goddamn Cavendish are fighting, here comes Don Chinjiao. And Luffy's like, oh shit. Like, goddamn, why don't you just leave me alone? But Chinjiao just wants to give him his appreciation. He's like, I want to thank you for returning my fucked up head back to its original form. So, you know, but Luffy doesn't kind of get that message from him because he's like, get the fuck away from me. So he hightails it out of there. He eventually runs into Rebecca. And then with them going ahead and going to this new other location that's in the Coliseum, you run across Burgess. Yes, part of the Blackbeard crew. You know what I'm saying? And then he finally gets a chance to interact with Blackbeard over the Den, yo. And I like that Blackbeard Den, yo. That's nice right there, yo. And Burgess, this nigga Cock Diesel. Motherfucking Diesel was shit, son. He was like, man, I can't wait to fight you. I was like, God damn, Luffy, you might want to watch out for this Diesel ass nigga. But there was this one joint, yo. Why was goddamn Luffy and Rebecca staring at Burgess as he was walking away? They were looking at him grizzly as shit, like, nigga, I was like, yo, they about to put in work on you if you would do anything, son. But anyways, after that, Rebecca pretty much goes ahead and purchases Luffy a fucking a bento and everything because, you know, Luffy got the new start. They go to a certain area of the Coliseum where they have pretty much all the convict gladiators that were kind of put there for what we're about to get into here in a second. You know, they're talking and shit. You know, Rebecca seems like, you know, she kind of feeling Luffy. But, you know, Luffy is he's grubbing. He don't give a fuck. Next thing you know, straight out from the cell, yo, hamming Luffy up like, Luffy can't even move, yo. Man, and they're like, look, Rebecca, go ahead, do it. Do it now. Take him out. That's why you brought him here, right? Go ahead, take him out. Man, Rebecca, she kind of seems a little kind of resilient to do it, but she slowly grabs that sword, goes out and tries to stab him and shit. But Luffy, nice. He goes ahead, he breaks free. He's like sitting perfectly right here on Rebecca as she's lying down on the ground. Titties exposed, just out there, gracefully flowing in the wind, just nicely, right? But he's just sitting right on her sternum, and he's just eating a bento, just looking at her, just like it ain't nothing. And she's just like, I'll pay the price, do what you want. He's just like, motherfucker, I ain't gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You bought me food. You know what I'm saying? And then he pretty much said, look, I'm not gonna hurt you. You bought me food, is what it is. You know, pretty much showing that, hey, you got Luffy twisted. Boom. But they were actually getting to the people that are actually in the cells that they were sitting behind and sitting in front of. Those are the convict gladiators, and pretty much they're put in there because they kind of working against the whole Don Quixote family and stuff, and they kind of see the dark and the light side of Dressrosa and everything. And they actually are they have to actually win 1,000 matches and shit, you know what I'm saying, which is basically impossible for them to fucking do. They're all bandaged up and fucked up and shit. It's like, goddamn, these motherfuckers are put through hell right now, yo. And this is where we kind of find out a little bit about Rebecca's past and stuff, showing that someone very close to her has passed, which was her mom, I believe, because, you know, from what we actually seen through that little kind of flashback she had when Luffy said, "Hey, you hungry?" And then she was like, I don't get hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, like for real, it runs that deep, you know what I'm saying? But she broke down in that moment, man. She started crying and stuff. She was still looking bad as shit, yo. And it just is what it is, man. And she kind of declared to Luffy, like, look, I am going to bring an end to fucking Doflamingo. I'm going to win the Mera no Mi. It's what I do, and I'm going to bring an end to this dude. I want to protect soldiers. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, guys. I enjoyed this episode. The animation was on point, yo. Like I noticed it, like, especially with this episode. I was like, damn, yo, this shit looking very nice right now. This shit looking extra Rice Krispie treat nice right now. Looking very sweet. Very sweet. I'm liking it. But it is what it is. Cool episode. Enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. You know, some might say that it moved a little bit slow, but I particularly don't mind it because it gave us a good amount of information. You know what I'm saying? It progressed Bartholomew. You know what I'm saying? We saw what Chinjiao trying to do right now. You know what I'm saying? And then also we see what Rebecca's all about, and also these motherfucking convict gladiators, and seeing that there's more besides what's going on this island right now. But it's cool. It is what it is. I'm just enjoying this whole ride. But anyways, guys, remember to always comment, rate, and share. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment section below. Speak up. Voice your words. It is what it is. Remember to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook so you know when my videos go live. I'm Shan Plus, Anime Central. Holla at y'all later. Peace.
じゃあここをこうしてで人差し指引いてみます。私一体何をやはり物に当たると跳ね返る。その強弾性を吐き出す。